Hello everyone, this is Shadow Dragon recording from the DCUO test server. And I'm continuing coverage of Game Update 87, so this video is going to be about the non-Halloween stuff. If you want to take a look at the Halloween stuff, you can click on the link to the upper right. So the first thing we're going to look at is the tactical mod boxes. A lot of this sounded like they kind of already did it, but it's actually better. So going down to bullet points, the process of getting tactical mods has been streamlined. Tactical mod boxes are now available in the base dispenser. Each box offers you a choice of existing mods based on your power set. Available boxes change based on how far you've upgraded your mainframe. So yeah, that sounds like what they did already, but it's actually categorized a bit better. So we're looking at the dispenser now. This is the usual stuff. So here they divided it so that it's not all in one box. So like now we can go ahead and grab one of each. Previously you would have to grab like 10 of the same box, or like whatever. And they also weren't sorted correctly before. So like you would find like a leg mod, then you would see like 3 neck mods, and the next leg mod could be like several lines down. But now they're kind of in their own boxes by the slot. So if we go to weapon, now, what was in there before? So I do have the mainframe maxed out. So I don't think we're going to see any differences here. So yeah, this is a lot better. It's a lot less of going to that menu. And you can actually see everything now. Okay, yeah, the back I don't use the tactical for the back. Oh, I had to pick it anyway. Okay, so we'll just get rid of that. Oh wait, I think, okay wait, all the tactical mods are mixed in, so I should have taken the back. So these are the ones that used to be in the time capsules, as well as the classic home turf ones. So yeah, I missed it before. This is what I was looking for, breakout protection. Okay, yeah, that's even better then. So if you grab one of each, you're going to be able to put white mods in like your full set. So that's a good quality of life change. Alright, so we've got scaling gearboxes next. We've got XP from daily missions in Titans content. Okay, so while I'm on this character, we're just going to test the Titan stuff. So completing the daily is going to award XP. They must mean augment XP? Okay, let me run the dailies and I'll record the last part. Alright, so I got lucky and I rolled the two fastest missions. The tower defense along with the hacking, which overlaps. And it's exactly what I wanted on test server, because I don't want to waste too much time. So let's see what happens when we turn it in.
Titan Tower is safe for the moment, thanks to you.
Okay, absolutely nothing. That's exactly what I would have been given before.
With you out there kicking butt and my backup bots, I sense a huge comeback from the Titans. Nice work.
Yeah, there was nothing extra here. You will now be awarded XP for completing the daily missions in Titan's Tower. XP is awarded based off content. Okay, so that must not mean open world, but it says daily missions. Oh, that maybe it's instances like the alert and duo, but that's kind of unclear. Because I mean, this is event content. It's a scaled environment. Okay, so moving along. Okay, so first of all, I had to find a character that was early on in test, like not in endgame, because
I will meet up with you
we
later.
need to be out of the scaling gear.
I will find you if I must.
In content that used to drop the fixed gear, the non-scaling.
Stand with me, sister. Help me end this senseless war before it starts.
I will fight alongside you, princess.
So I have Alina in T6 here. These normally drop 89 and 90 fixed gear, although it's unattuned, but it doesn't scale. So we're gonna have two bosses in a row here, and we'll see what we come up with here.
Victory!
Okay, so this is the normal stuff, the 89s. These don't scale. We have the choice of the mark. Now, I don't know if that happened randomly or if that's always going to be there. So now we have this.
I'll gather more of
And
our
I also
sisters.
wonder if this is always here. So we'll see at the final boss. But now something to keep in mind here is that this is not necessarily better. A lot of people are going to see the 82 to 107. A lot of people are going to get fixated on the 107 and think that's what they're getting, but it is not. So let me see if I can take a look at what oh, I can't look at my gear because we're in PvE. But if your gear is mostly equal, like across the board, you're better off picking these. If you have like a large gap between your gear and say the headpiece is at the lower end of it, then you pick this one. So you do have to be aware of what you currently have on, and you also have to know how the math works.
Behave yourself.
So I did have an older video on how to like scale up. So I'll kind of dig that up and put the link to the upper right. Alright, let's make this fast. Skip past those guys. One shot.
Sisters, will you not hear me out?
Princess Diana. We too.
So up until Amazon Fury 3, you have to pay attention to your gear. Amazon Fury 3 is where only scaling gear drops, and you don't have to worry about that. You're going to offset it with vendor gear, of course.
Treason is punishable by death, Diana. Surrender now, and it won't come to that.
Try again, boy.
You fight without honor. Nice try. You cannot stop me! You'll have to try harder. For justice. Hera, guide me. You'll go no further. I will protect the people. You're weak.
Okay, let's see what we have. Okay, so far just with doing 2 bosses, this mark does not seem random. It seems like it's always there. Although before it was possible to get a bonus mark, this feels like it's not random because we're getting 2 slots of the old gear, which you see the 89 here and the 90. These are the Amazon Soldier style, I believe. And then there's the biker style that they're throwing in here that scales to 107. And that's the random Halloween item there. But I'm sure this probably varies in different content, because I imagine if you're in T1, you'll probably get a choice of the old gear, the new gear, the mark, and possibly a base item or a plan, a consumable plan, that is. But yeah, the thing I want to stress here is that, okay, now we can look at the gear. Okay, so this character is equivalent to the skip because she has the traces in time box. So in her case, everything is like 88 or 87. So actually neither one is going to help that much. But like if I scaled these, they might not necessarily be upgrades. So that one just happened to be. And it's a slight upgrade. But what you're looking for is like a huge offset. Like you want one of these to be much higher than the other, then you're ready to scale up the other pieces. So what I typically do in content is I kind of like tank all the marks and I don't open anything. And then from the vendor is always fixed gear, and it's usually the highest, depending on what tier you're in. So like I'll grab enough marks to get the chest and the legs, because these two are like 2 of the high impact pieces. I think the other one is the weapon. I think all 3 of those are probably equal, if I'm not mistaken. But I'll just buy two of these, the chest and the legs. That will create like the largest possible offset. And then I will start opening up the others. But if you're in the lower tiers and you have the choice between fixed and scaling, what you want to do is use the fixed to create the offset if you can't afford the vendor gear yet. So like I would have saved these, like not even touched them yet, put them in the bank. Get like fixed drops for these 2, so these 2 would become 90, and then I would open these and they would scale higher. So yeah, I don't know about putting that decision for for the player to make, because they have to make calculations now, or just people are just going to randomly open it. But yeah, that's just how the math works. It's probably better if they didn't include it, actually, in most cases. But it's good in the sense that there's going to be a third slot that you get dropped for. Yeah, so like if you happen to have 2 of the other ones already and you're ready to scale the next piece up, that's what it's good for. But yeah, you just have to think about it when you open that stuff now. Okay, I think those are the 3 items that we want to test. It's too bad that we didn't get to see what they meant by the XP from Titans content. I'm still not sure what that means. But if I find out, I'll either do another video or I'll post it in the comments here. Yeah, I'll post it as like a pinned comment if I find out what that is. Okay, that is it for this session of testing. Thanks for watching.